Streaming service Netflix recently announced they're cracking down on account sharing. Matt Rattel of VelocityNet is joining us now to explain how that will impact users.
Yeah, so most of us are probably sharing a Netflix account. As we were saying off air, we have a family share account with people that don't live in our household. So Netflix has had some challenges recently with their stock price, and they're having fewer subscribers. So they're rolling out, not yet here in the United States, but they're estimating that there's over 100 million people across the world that aren't paying for Netflix, that are using somebody else's account. So now is the time for them to crack down. So what they're looking to do is add basically a per user fee for anybody that lives kind of outside the primary household. So it's something that's coming, and they're probably one of the first in the streaming world that's going to implement this, and other streaming folks are going to do the same over the next couple of years.
How are they going to be able to do that, though?
So it's really locked down by your IP address, mostly, to say when you're using the internet in your house, you're using the same internet address. So they're trying to play with the technology now, and it's something that if you read some of their stock reports and some of the news articles that have been out there, is that they're testing it in some smaller countries first to see how it works. So it might be they send you a text message and say, hey, Amanda, are you using the account now or you're not? And then it's almost like using your online banking. Yes, that's me. I'm authorized to use it, or no, it's not. So they would eventually block the other not authorized users. Because unfortunately, a lot of people might have never changed their passwords. So you could have, Uncle Jim and Uncle Ned all using your Netflix, and you don't remember that they're using it, but they're all using it. So
if I were sitting in an airport for a few hours, I could still log on to Netflix and watch what I wanted to watch, even though I'm not in my home on my IP address.
Right. So it's working through some of those technology things and saying, hey, this is a device that you continue to use. So it might be your iPad or your phone. So it's recognize those devices. So they're working through the technology now, but see that coming within the next, they say the next 6 to 12 months, they're going to start rolling it out.
Right. So if they want to do that additional user fee for Uncle Ned, who's watching it in Portland, Oregon, I have to pay then for Uncle Ned, right?
You have to pay for it.
So you either say to Uncle Ned, quit using my Netflix, get your own, or...
Right. You better get your Venmo set up so you're splitting the cost of your Netflix fees.
Exactly. I'm sure that's very, very normal, especially when your kids move on to college and, they're using the password because they've known it and they've used it for years.
Absolutely. And with everybody using multiple streaming services, Netflix is definitely the largest that's out there, and they've kind of focused on their content, and now they're saying, hey, our revenues are going down, the stock price is getting hit, we're not seeing the number of new users. It's a way for them to recoup some of that revenue, but they're kind of the leader in the market. So as they go, other people, you'll start to see Hulu's, Apple Plus, all these other ones that are out there say, hey, they're going to start to tighten it up as well to try to add additional fees.
Yep, I guess that's only fair. Great conversation, Matt Rattel. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks, Amanda.
Great topic.